Summertime means best tops and shorts and swimwear. Oh, I love the sun. I love it, I love it, I love it. But you know what I don't love? Is that people tell me I'm brave for going out without my arms covered or going out wearing shorts. Screw you. English summer is really, really short. Don't waste it by hiding indoors on a hot day. Don't waste it by covering up your arms or your legs because they wobble. Because someone else might not like the look of it. Screw them. They might say something to you. Just try and brush it off. I know it's hard, but it's a lovely time of year. It feels great to have the sun on your skin. Don't sit and sweat just so other people's eyes aren't offended. So anyway, this got me thinking about the usual, the same old thing that we always go on about, body shaming. So, how often have you heard or have you said to someone, they're really pretty, but they'd be really pretty if they lost this weight, or they'd be pretty if they ate more food, or it's like saying that they're not enough yet, and that's not fair, and you're causing damage. You shouldn't be setting limits and standards on beauty. It's not exclusive. I've said this before. Beauty isn't exclusive. If someone feels happy and feels beautiful, then they are. Just because they're too big in your eyes or too thin in your eyes doesn't make them any less. So shush. Oh, there are so many incredible plus size bloggers out there, and I love them for it. They're posting pictures of themselves for the first time ever going out there and wearing a bikini. And I haven't really got over the name of it though, Fatkini. Maybe I haven't got enough of a sense of humour for it, but I don't know. I just don't like Fatkini. Anyway, have you read in the magazines, get your beach body in this many days? This many days to diet to get your beach body. No. If I want to go to the beach and get my body out, that's my beach body. If I wanted to change my body for myself, fine. Your body's your body, isn't it? But when a magazine is telling you that your body isn't good enough yet, you need to do this, and then you're acceptable on the beach. So these girls who are going out in the fatkinis, and even regular swimwear, they're brave. Are they? No. These girls, they're challenging stereotypes right now, and unfortunately it's hard for them, and they're going to get a lot of abuse, but the fact that they're just like, nope, this is who I am, it's my body, this is my stomach, this is my backside, these are my legs. You know what? Good for you girls. You're incredible. You inspire me every day. So keep doing it. And you can see just how incredible these girls are. So follow them. Go and see them. I touched on this next issue in my last video, the real women have curves issue. Does my head in. To be sexy in bed, you need to have curves. You're sexier if you have curves. Or you're really unattractive if you're fat. Or you're really unattractive if you're skinny. Your bones are showing. Shut up! It's nothing to do with you. These girls feel, I told you, if they feel attractive, they feel good, then they are. They're a real woman. Every woman is a real woman. Done. I read a lot of magazines, and obviously you might see on Twitter I read a lot of stories on there. I really hate stories on weight loss that you get in magazines. I think they just put on an awful image and an awful message to people. In fact, I'm going to go and get one. Right, here's the picture that annoyed me. You can see that. My fat, too fab photo diary. So that's telling people you're not good enough until you've lost the weight. You lose the weight, congratulations. Now, stop congratulating people unless they ask for it. If you see someone you haven't seen in a while and they've lost loads of weight, if they don't bring the weight loss up, keep your mouth shut, because it's their personal issue. It might even not be an issue. I just don't think it's something that needs to be. Your merits shouldn't be on how much weight you've lost. I hate the girls or the boys that post pictures of themselves when they were fatter and they fat shame themselves. I just don't get it. It's like, oh, look how disgusting I was back then. No, you just happen to be bigger, and it's like bullying yourself. Now the problem is that about 95% of everyone that loses weight, that weight will come back on. So that opens a can of worms. Then your self-esteem is going to go down the toilet. And that's just doing it to yourself. If you did that to your friend, congratulations, friend, you've lost 5 stone. What happens when they put that on? If they put on more, they're going to feel like a failure. They're going to perhaps feel ashamed of seeing you. I know, I've been there before. I lost a lot of weight at one point, and I was getting congratulated, getting told how wonderful I looked. And then it all came back on, and I stopped. I wouldn't go and meet these people at random parties anymore because I was just like, oh God, I've let these strangers down. These people who I hardly know, I've let them down. I'm really, really happy for you. Congratulations. I'm glad you feel healthier. Let's put the emphasis on health and not the emphasis on their dress size or the size of their backside. To say to someone, oh, you're not fat, you're really pretty actually, that's saying to them that being fat's a bad thing. I'm going to ignore the fact of what you really are, tell you a complete lie, because what you really are is bad. Because I'm saying it's bad. By saying you're not it. Do you get what I mean? It's that whole pretty face bloody thing again. Oh, you're not fat, you've got a really pretty face. Oh, haven't you got a pretty face? Ugh, God, if I had a penny, every time I hear that, it's just like, that's the only thing that I'm acceptable for. Does my head in. What you should do is stop eating so many carbs. What you should do is take bread out of your diet. Did you know that if you eat this, then that happens? Now, if someone actually comes up to you and says, excuse me, I need some help, I don't know anything about nutrition, can you give me some guidance? Then if you're a qualified nutritionist, go for it. Give them all the advice in the world. If you're not, it's not your place. Because you could be doing damage. You're food shaming them. You don't know what they eat. Just because someone is big, don't assume that they're sitting there gorging on pizzas and cakes and, I don't know, chocolate. They have to justify that if they're not living on junk food, then why are they overweight? You don't need to justify your diet. Health matters. Health is so important. And yes, I'm going to say it once again, I do not promote obesity. I don't think obesity is healthy. Not at all. But I also think the damage that can be done with fat shaming makes people worse. Your mental health is really, really delicate, and often the people that are overweight, more often than not, they've had probably years, if not a lifetime, of bullying, and body shaming, food shaming, and just they feel crap as it is. So unless they're asking for that help, then just be very, very careful about how you're putting it across, because it can come out as body shaming. it can come out as food shaming. Have you tried walking? Have you tried bike riding? Oh, you should come and do this. It's really easy. Now, you don't know if they're capable of it. They want to know why you can't. Or in your head, you're thinking, do they think I'm being lazy? Just be aware of shaming people. Because people will isolate themselves. They'll stop talking about things. Don't be hypocritical and say curvier girls are better looking than thin girls. Don't put someone else down to raise your own self-esteem. There's too many big girls out there that do this, and I don't appreciate it. I don't think it's fair. It's like being back in the playground when those skinny girls at school, the beautiful girls at school, would say, we're better than you because you're fat and we're thin. Now you're the one saying it, and you're an adult probably. You're saying, well, we're better than you because we're curvy and you're skinny. No, 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 no. It is summer, and I'm currently sat here in my vest top and my shorts, and I've got my summer dresses out, and I'm going to go and have some fun in the sun. You're really pretty. You're not fat.